We have here in this canister a self-contained dewatering pump that has the intake hose, discharge hose, and a bucket for priming. It's an 1.5 inch dewatering pump, the standard used by Canadian Coast Guard and Coast Guard Auxiliary, and it's very easy to use. Everything is self-contained in a canister, and it's a quick release system to get it out. Opening up the seal and lid coming off to the side for safety reasons. We don't want to be tripping over that. We have our discharge hose and our priming bucket. Next hose coming out is your intake hose. The valve is on the end of it here, goes in the water. Lower it in so we get a good amount of hose in there. This is the Honda WH15X. It's a 1.5 inch dewatering pump. All the connections here are quick connect, quick disconnect. Slide in, one on each side. If it's not in right, it will not seal. That's your intake connected. This will be your discharge hose. It's important to get this hose out all the way so it doesn't kink up. Have both hook onto my pump. But if you don't seal them properly, you'll have a lot of leakage and you won't get the required pressure that you need to do the job. Well, two reasons. One is you have water spraying out of here. It'll give you decreased pressure for pumping water out. Also, if it's not properly secured in, enough pressure coming in, it'll blow the hose right out of there. And that's not a good thing. You'll still have water pumping out of the boat, but it might be filling up your own boat. Next, this is the priming lid right here. Just unscrew that. That's where we'll use our bucket. So to prime the pump, you have to get your water. Doesn't take a lot of water. It's just enough to fill up the cylinder here. We have to prime the pump because there's no foot valve at the end of the intake hose. Once you've got the water in there, you seal it off. The valve on top must be secured and properly put in. If you're stuck in air, it will not prime. This pump has an off-on switch. If it's off, it will not start no matter what. Off and on, turn it on. Your gas here, your choke is here. Okay, we have the gas turn on here. This is your choke. You can adjust if the pump's hot or cold. And this is your throttle. You're going to push the throttle up just a little bit in order to get the gas going before you start. You pull the pull cord in order to start it. Start it up, checking the choke, decrease our throttle. Testing out your hose so you don't make kinks in it. Okay, we want to make sure our discharge hose is over the side of the vessel so we're not pumping water into our own boat. And that's the basic operation of the Honda pump. Adjust your spray as you go, depending on what job you're doing with it. Okay, we have on the end of this dewatering hose, we have a fire nozzle. It can be used for dewatering boats. It can also be used to protect your own vessel if you're going to another vessel who's on fire by using a big spray. Using that to protect your own vessel to keep the flames and heat down from it if you had to take somebody off a burning vessel. That's the only time we'd use this for dewatering and for protecting our own vessel from another fire. We've got this dewatering hose, has to be emptied out, take all the water out of it. You certainly don't want your hose to rot out from sitting in there. Make sure your valve is open and drain the water out as you roll it up. Well, and that goes in there nice and neatly. It's a good roll. It's like rolling up a coil of rope. If you don't do it neatly, it can get tangled up, it has kinks into it, and kinks you don't want. Enough pressure in that pump, it'll blow out the side of the hose, or simply get stuck on something, on the side of the boat or on a cleat or whatever. It'll reduce your response time, reduce your pressure, and if you blow a big enough hole in your hose, it won't be any good to you. So neatness does kind of count, putting these things away. It's a lot smaller bundle all the way around. As you see, if you recall earlier, it was much bigger. This way, if I want to roll that out, all I have to do is take it, grab my two ends, have both, hook them onto my pump. A lot easier than trying to roll out 50 feet of hose.